Check your calendar for the answer to a bit of trivia. 80 years ago today was the start of World War II, when Britain declared war on Germany after it invaded Poland. The United States would then enter the war 2 years later after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. There are a few actual voices from World War II who can say they were there. But Paula Tutman found one of those voices, and this one has some unique memories to share.
You know, when we talk about the World War II veteran, we are literally talking about a dying breed, right? Very few, relatively speaking, very few of these veterans are left. So when I was at My Doctor's Inn, which is a memory care and assisted living facility in Sterling Heights last week, this gentleman walked up, he grabbed me by the arm, and he said, "I'm a World War II veteran, and I've been in Hitler's house." So of course we had to come back and find out more. When you look into the face of this dapper young teenager, it's not so hard to believe that handsome serviceman is Ed Malik, who will tell you the biggest lie he says he's ever told in his entire 91 years was the one he told to get into the service during World War II, when he lied about his age.
Hey, when you're 16, you do a lot of things.
He was working in the steel mills near Pittsburgh, cleaning furnaces, a job that wasn't glamorous in the least.
It was a hot job, believe me. We had to go underneath the steel and clean it out.
He fibbed his way into service and got a front row seat to history. When he got to Austria, the war was nearly over. He was a supplies sergeant.
You handle clothes and you handle all kinds of stuff.
Itching for adventure.
You know, when you're in the service, Lord knows where you go and what you do. I just remember being in Salzburg, Austria.
The Berghof, Hitler's main residence. 1945, the Allies were closing in. Several assassination attempts failed at the steps of the so-called the Berg. And Ed Malik is one of the few surviving American service members who can say he was in that space.
I remember going up the mountain.
Though Ed will be the first to tell you,
I don't remember.
He doesn't remember everything.
That's a long time ago.
He's the voice of a man who has touched history. On a good day, he can grab you by the arm and talk about his service, getting a World War II victory medal.
That's all I can remember.
Knowing that we are all the beneficiaries of his service.
We should honor that service today. I mean, they went to fight for their country.
Paula Tutman, Local 4.